freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto, suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto, tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile an hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and we are set. For baseball here this evening. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
A little bouncer. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Next to dig in, Jeff McNeil. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
The third baseman,
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He'll start things here at 316. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Michael Conforto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
batting 7th, the catcher, number 33, James.
So here is James McCann, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on the way, and this one runs up high, ball 1.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. David Peterson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Miller.
Fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts. and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate now is James McCann. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 8.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box now, David Peterson. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 8. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Peterson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. McCutchen on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pillar has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No balls and a strike to count. 289 is the average coming in. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting sixth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on first with one down. That evens it up 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. McNeil's got it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So here's Pete Alonso. 0-1 the count. So far this season, Alonso is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
McNeil over at second. Davis at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 home. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hard hit to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He went deep in the contest last night.
The second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Next to hit is Roman Quinn. First pitch on the way. Lined hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Alonso is there, and he has it for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
And now, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last AB. As a look, now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is line to left. McCutchen is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch. David Peterson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The left fielder.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Next up for New York, Kevin Pillar flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And that one yanked just foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Turned on down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Harper is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, first
and
base.
stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To short, hit hard. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So now here is Andrew McCutchen. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now in the box, JT Realmuto. First offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Christopher Sanchez, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Christopher Sanchez.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nimmo at second. McNeil at first with no outs. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Next, it'll be J.D. Davis, singled last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Three runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 to count.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Here's the 2-1 home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. 1 run scores, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
David Hale, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. James McCann will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Comes set. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead it 6-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for the Phillies.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Gregorius.
First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pillar's there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Now it'll be Roman Quinn. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
One out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fouled away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box now, David Hale. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
Stepping in once again is Brad Miller. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. Now at the plate here is David Peterson, grounded out in his last at bat.
David Peterson.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in next, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Peterson leads off first with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike three.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Line towards center field. Quinn will get there, and he puts it away to. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next up is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door. Yeah, say you about that action, we know that's a front door.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now back.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Quinn is right there, one down. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Now into the box, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him. The 1-0. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The pitcher,
hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, David Peterson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down at 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew McCutchen, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 7-1. So now into the box is Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lifted in the air out to center field. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
In there, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Miller is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2. way outside. 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one. They're on top 7-1.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
First offering on its way. Roman Quinn stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's got the average to 321. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brad Miller. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up over to VR. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 7-2. Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kinsler.
Striding in. Is J.D. Davis. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Line towards center field. Quinn is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Jonathan Villar.
Digging in next, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Hector Neris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hector Neris. The catcher, number 43.
In now, James McCann. Fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike taken up in the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Kevin Pillar would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Pillar.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 the count to Pillar.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder.
Next up, Brandon Nimmo. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Archie Bradley.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's
3-1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here's the 3-1, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Up next, J.D. Davis. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Has a look, now the pitch. Now that's popped up. Hoskins is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 11-2. Jacob Barnes will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Into the box, Bryce Harper. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
0-1 the count. And 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 the count now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
The left fielder,
and here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. New York sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. David Peterson earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Chase Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 11 runs on 18 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, Lil. Been a long time coming.
Inside the Show.